Does West Virginia's child abuse hotline need an update? Senator Stephen Baldwin was among West Virginia legislators who heard disturbing testimony regarding a murder-suicide story last year. A Greenbrier County mother murdered her 5 children, committed suicide, and burned the house down with the bodies inside.
So they never knew that there had been calls about suspected child abuse. The calls were filtered out. So I think there needs to be reform to that system. If it happened this one time, that's enough for reform.
The tragedy had a preface. Lawmakers were told that some calls about possible abuse at that home to the State Child Protective Services hotline went unheeded.
Never made it to the local CPS office or to law enforcement, so they never knew that there had been calls about suspected child abuse.
Legislators heard about other hotline troubles. DHHR hotline administrators presented reviews and reforms of the centralized system. Senator Baldwin is among those who believe further hotline changes should be considered.
Instead of a centralized intake, every call goes to the local CPS office. That's option 1. Option 2 is every mandated child reporter could have their call go directly to the local CPS office. Option 3 is every medical provider could have their call go directly to CPS and then law enforcement.
Baldwin says he's continuing to talk with DHHR on child abuse hotline reforms and looks to draft legislation as well. For West Virginia Public Broadcasting, I'm Randy Yohe.
Support for the legislature today is provided by Marshall University and SEGRA.
For comprehensive coverage of the week's activities from the Capitol, join us for the Legislature Today, every Friday evening at 6 with an encore broadcast at 8:30 on West Virginia Public Broadcasting.